Yo, it's your boy. I'm Smoke about their meta video. Today's video, we're going to be doing a Cooper Kupp on the Seattle Seahawks simulation. If you guys are interested in watching a simulation on any other kind of off-season moves like the Deebo Samuel on the Commanders, or we also did Sam Darnold on the Seahawks and Davante Adams on the Rams. Link will be down in the description below. We post videos like this all the time. If you guys are interested, make sure you go and check it out. Just want to clarify everything in control is in Madden 25's hands. It is the auto-generated GM because I am the GM, obviously, so I can look over the stats, but I put everything on auto. So I don't have any control, and we're going to be simming for the whole length of Cooper Kupp's contract, which is 3 years. But this is the first game of Cooper Kupp there. The Seattle Seahawks get a 17-7 victory over the Denver Broncos. We see Bo Nix having a 89.5 passer rating with one passing touchdown, only 72 yards. And then Sam Darnold, the newly acquired quarterback, 155 yards, one passing touchdown, one interception. Both games were not really pretty by both quarterbacks. Kenneth Walker, I feel he's a very underrated running back. I really like him. But he had, off of 20 attempts, 88 yards. Then Zach Charbonnet, 55 yards. Jake Bobo is actually the leading receiver, so that is like the 3 or 4 in Seattle right now. But he had 5 receptions, 51 yards. Let's go and try to find Cooper Kupp. And he's way down here, and he gets a goose egg. So Cooper Kupp is going to be having a goose egg in his debut as a Seattle Seahawk. 0 receptions, 0 catch, 0 yards, obviously. All right, in the midseason point, we are facing the Buffalo Bills, but we're not interested in that. We're interested in the record. We are 3-4. Let's go and check out the statistics midway through the first year. Sam Darnold with 1,212 passing yards, 9 passing touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. A 68 completion percentage. He was sacked 16 times and a passer rating of 86.1. Definitely could be a better start to the year for Sam Darnold. If we want to do anything with Cooper Kupp on the roster, he's definitely going to need to improve. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 372 yards, 5 receiving touchdowns off of 26 receptions. Cooper Kupp, 21 receptions, 242 yards, and 0 receiving touchdowns. Jake Bobo, 204 yards. And we made the playoffs, guys. So now we are at the end of the season in the 2024 season. And 9-8, they make the wild card. They're going to be facing the Detroit Lions in the first round. The Lions are a better overall team, better offense, and better defense. But let's go check out the end of season statistics before we go ahead and sim the playoff. All right, so Sam Darnold's actually improved quite a bit. He started to actually play a lot better with the second half of the season, as he has 3,538 passing yards, 25 passing touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Could still have a little bit more passing touchdowns, but still, he definitely improved. All right, Kenneth Walker, 1,294 yards. It's actually a really good year for Kenneth Walker right there, and 14 rushing touchdowns. That was pretty good. Sam Darnold, he had 331 rushing yards with 5 rushing touchdowns. Cooper Kupp is going to be our leading receiver with 990 yards, with only one shy of 1,000. 9 receiving touchdowns and 72 receptions. So Cooper Kupp is our leading receiver. Jake Bobo, shockingly, is our second receiver with 828 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Jackson Smith-Njigba had 7 touchdowns on the year. Not that surprising, we are first-round exits, as I see in the bottom right corner of the screen. We lose to the Detroit Lions 17-10. Weren't able to quite get it done. Not that shocking, though. We wasn't really a good team stacked, but hopefully the auto GM can make some good moves later down the road, because Cooper Kupp, yeah, I know he's a little bit older, but he's definitely, he's still a good receiver. He's a very good receiver. So, anyway, Jared Goff in the playoff game, he had 2 passing touchdowns, 1 interception. Sam Darnold, no touchdown, no interception. Jahmyr Gibbs with 85 yards, but no touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, 77 yards on the ground and a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown had 7 receptions, 115 yards. Jameis Williams with 6 receptions and a touchdown. I don't see Cooper Kupp anywhere, and I think it's another no-show, another goose egg for Cooper Kupp. I don't know why he just randomly does that, especially in the games where we highlight and try to see how he's done. Anyway, in the 2025 season, they finished 6-11. Their overall goes up slightly to an 84, from an 84 to an 85. But they were 6-11, so they definitely need some improvement. Let's go and see the statistics. And this is going to rely heavily on Sam Darnold. This is a very bad year. 3,265 yards, 18 passing touchdowns, and 12 interceptions, all with a 60 completion percentage. He was sacked 41 times. That is quite a bit. So maybe it was some of the O-line play as well, but I mean, still, that's rough. All right, anyway, Kenneth Walker, 1,021 yards, 8 rushing touchdowns, and no fumbles on the year for Kenneth Walker, so that's pretty good. Cooper Kupp is going to be the leading receiver again. This time off 63 receptions, he's going to have 950 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. Then Jackson Smith-Njigba is going to have 76 receptions for 868 yards and 7 receiving touchdowns. Rondale Moore looks like he was signed to the team. He's going to have 51 receptions, 725 yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. But Cooper Kupp, I mean, again, this is not a bad year at all. 950 yards. Getting 950 yards while being 32. I believe he would be 32 at this point of his career. 32 or 33. That's fairly impressive. Noah Fant with 340 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. All right, now the 2026 season, there is no playoffs to be played for the Seattle Seahawks for the second straight year, as they finished 6-11 again. So they're at 85 overall across the board, but they are again not going to make a playoff appearance. Let's go check out the statistics. Sam Darnold's still the quarterback, and it's another rough year for Sam Darnold. Maybe in Madden's eyes, Sam Darnold going to Seattle was not the right fit because he has 3,086 yards this season, but 26 passing touchdowns and 22 interceptions. 22 interceptions. That is rough. All right, anyway, Kenneth Walker, 935 rushing yards, 8 rushing touchdowns. He had a fumble, though. Zach Charbonnet, 409 yards and 5 rushing touchdowns. Jackson Smith-Njigba is actually going to be the leading receiver. So this is the first year and the last year, because Cooper Kupp's contract's up after this. But it's the first year that Cooper Kupp was not the leading receiver on the team. Jackson Smith-Njigba with 1,090 yards off of 84 receptions and 10 receiving touchdowns. Cooper Kupp with 72 receptions, 956 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. Rondale Moore is going to have 71 receptions, 881 yards, 9 receiving touchdowns. Kenneth Walker is going to have 2 receiving touchdowns as well. All right, so that's the simulation with Cooper Kupp on the Seattle Seahawks. A little bit disappointing. They definitely could have been a lot better, but beggars can't be choosers, and I guess Madden is not liking that Sam Darnold fit on the Seattle Seahawks. This is the Super Bowl winners if you guys are interested in the simulation of who won the Super Bowl. 2026 season was the Buffalo Bills. And the 2025 season, it's going to be the Detroit Lions, and the Super Bowl MVP is going to go to Jared Goff, NFL MVP, to Patrick Mahomes. And it says the 2-time Super Bowl champion Detroit Lions. But we all know the Lions haven't won a Super Bowl in real life, unfortunately, for Lions fans. So they won in 2024 as well. Final score 34-28 against the Kansas City Chiefs. The NFL MVP was Josh Allen. Super Bowl MVP, Jared Goff. That's all of that video. Make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more of this content. If you guys enjoy Madden 25 simulations, franchise, gameplay, all of the above, or if you guys are just fans of football, I highly recommend you subscribe because we post all kind of content like that. See you guys in the next video. Bye.